Hi guys, how you all doing today? How you doing? Okay, so basically this video is like a continuation of the last short video I did. I remember posting that video and a lot of people were like, "Oh, this video is too short. We need to know more about this emotional tank." Some people even said, "Oh, I never knew that there's something like an emotional tank, and all of that for children and blah blah blah, right?" So that's what's making me do this video again, right? Like to just elaborate more and talk more about the emotional tank of a child, and how it can be filled, what you can do to fill it up, and how it can even affect your child's overall well-being, and all of that, right? So that's why I'm doing this video. It's not going to be a really long one, but I'm going to try to talk about, you know, some basic important things when it comes to the emotional tank. And let's not even miss this. Everyone has an emotional tank, whether you're a child or you're an adult, right? So it's basically something that we humans have. So without further ado, let's just talk about what I want to say this morning. The emotional tank of your child. Think about it as that place where your child receives love and stores there. Like think about it as a storage space. Yes, think about it as a storage space. So every positivity that your child receives goes into that space and is kept. Your child receives love, your child receives gifts, you're kind to your child, you speak empowering and encouraging words to your child. So this is where all this is stored, right? And the more of that kind of energy your child receives, the fuller their tank becomes. I said that in my previous video that it's just like a car running on fuel, right? So your car cannot move until you fuel that car. So when your child's emotional tank is empty, you find out that they are not functioning appropriately. And this is also applicable to adults. You find out that you are having a really bad day, emotionally you're down, you will not be able to function like you should, right? So I feel that this is applicable to every one of us. But for the sake of what I like to talk about, we're limiting it to to our children, right? So this is what emotional tank is. So the more love, encouragement, kindness you show to your child, the more you're filling their love tank. Now, having said that, I would also like to talk about some signs. What are some of the signs that can show you that, oh, this child, is craving some positive energy? Number one, you can look out for is emotional outbursts. You find out that your child just bursts out, maybe crying seriously, and you can't really see why, or you don't really know why, right? It's a sign that that child's emotional tank is down. Then you have tantrums. They throw tantrums more frequently, right? Is also a sign. You find out that they are withdrawn or they are seeking attention in the wrong way, right? They are misbehaving just to get your attention, just to have you sit with them, talk with them, and spend that time with them. And they don't mind getting that attention through negative behavior. That's to tell you how important it is, that your child, can crave, love and positivity, right? So these are some things that your child might be doing that is just pointing to the fact that their emotional tank is low. I feel that a lot of us parents in this time, parenting in this time, we need to be more intentional. We need to learn to think, not just react, right? Because sometimes we might be seeing some of these signs, but we might be misinterpreting it, thinking that your child is just trying to be rude, just trying to disrespect you, and all of that. For example, a 6-year-old boy, his mom is talking or his dad is talking and he keeps interrupting and all of that. And you say, "Stop it, I'm talking, listen." That child is actually trying to get your attention, not even trying to be rude to you or something like that, right? So parenting in this time, we need to learn it. We need to learn it because the truth is that there are a lot of things that we were not taught and we were not given, and it's okay. It's okay. There's room to always learn. There's room to always improve. Okay, so having said that, now let's move. How can you feel your child's emotional tank? Now, this is where the love language of your child comes in. And I feel that this is where a lot of us as parents miss it, because we try to show our children love speaking our own love language. And that is why I highly recommend this book, The 5 Love Language of Children by Gary Chapman. Gary Chapman, you should get that book as a parent, parenting in this time. You should get that book and read it. So, according to Gary Chapman, children have 5 love languages, right? And for us as parents, sometimes we show our children love through our own love language. So we are speaking our own love language, to our children. And if your child does not have the same love language with you, your child's heart might not be able to interpret this as love, right? So love must be spoken in a way that the heart understands and can receive it. So when we are speaking our children's love language, we must ensure that that is their own love language and not your own as a parent. So according to Gary Chapman, he talked about the 5 love languages of children. Number 1, words of affirmation. I'm sure some of us are familiar with this, right? Love of words of affirmation. Always speaking graciously to your child, always, speaking encouraging words, always speaking words of love and all of that. That's one way. The second is acts of service. So getting involved with them, helping them sometimes in their chores, assisting with their homeworks, helping them with their school projects and all of that. Act of service. Then the next one is talk about physical touch. Yes, I'm sure if we have 1 or 2 children, we will have some of those children around us that really love to be clingy. They love to be around you. They love a lot of hugs and all of that. That is their love language. They love physical touch. So with those children, you need to touch them a lot. You need to hug them, high fives. When you guys are watching a movie, sit closely with them. Let there be contact between, you guys. Somehow you can put your hand around their neck, put your hand around their shoulder and all of that. So they just love a lot of touchy, right? So the fourth one is gifts. Yes, there are children that love you just buying them things, giving them gifts, right? And when I say gift, it doesn't really necessarily have to be very expensive, right? You could go out and maybe you're taking a walk, you see a flower, you pluck a flower and say, oh, this is beautiful, I'd like to give it to you, right? They just like to receive from people, because this shows them that, oh, you were actually thinking about them, right? So this is another way that some children love to receive love or can interpret love. So said this now, it is clearer to us as parents that sometimes you might be trying to fill your child's emotional tank, but because you're going about it in the wrong way, your child's tank ends up remaining empty. So this video is about understanding how to fill it with the right love language. So I hope this is helpful. I hope this video is helpful, and I hope that we understand this concept better, right, compared to the last video.